Greetings, dear, magnificent, precious spirit soul. I want you to know how I love your comments. I want to thank all of you who are supporting this work so we can offer this for free to all the people throughout the world that are able to and feel inclined to generate self-control. And my topic is generating self-control. That's one of the most challenging and difficult things to do, is to be able to control our words, be able to control what we eat, be able to control what liquids we take in, be able to control what we're thinking and how that is affecting us or anybody else. And why is self-control not taught in educational systems, but giving our powers of control to somebody else? And when you find that children put into institutionalized education and instruction centers, indoctrination centers, that there is less and less self-control and more misery, heartache, disease, war, suffering in people's lives. I like to have that concept of we're each in our own bubble. Not that our bubbles are independent of others completely, but we are also. We're not all just one. And you have to watch out for lots of religious teachings that, or spiritual teachings, whatever they say, because it's still always coming from someone else. Just like I'm a teacher and I'm sharing with you what I know for myself, what I'm doing for me. And I've been an avid researcher since I was about 17 in this world, because I was getting ready to leave school. I was in the school system, obviously, but I actually had a really good time because I didn't really pay much attention, so that was really cool. The only thing is being an author of 6 published books. First one, What You Think of Me Is None of My Business. Second, How to Have More in a Have-Not World. Third one, The Inner Path, From Where You Are to Where You Want to Be. Fourth one is Love and Power in a World Without Limits, A Woman's Guide to the Goddess Within. These you can get off of, some are used, some are now, all of it. Get them, because they're good. And then you get the 5th one being Dare to Be Great, which was also Every Saint Has a Past, Every Sinner a Future, same book, different title. And then Live Your Bliss, I have, which is out there. And that one is really a fundamental one as well, in why it's important to stay in the state of bliss. Bliss is simply the state of you being without thinking. That's all it is. You're not being terrorized by thinking. So this is a 3-part series again on self-control. And when you're generating self-control, there are steps involved. And the first is to recognize and realize where you're out of control, where someone else is pulling your strings. Are you just a puppet? Are you controlled by some celebrity who tells you what to do? Are you controlled by some politician, some cult of personality that's telling you what to do? And you're in our group, and we're in this one. And no. You're independent, and more than independent. See, we're all so unified. We're unified and independent, and that's why. Oftentimes what happens is you'll get in certain teachings a partial truth, but you don't get the absolute truth. And the absolute truth is you. That's what the absolute truth is, you. And we're part of. The first point then in generating self-control is to notice where you're out of control. And as you're out of control, you're giving your power to somebody or something else outside of yourself to determine how you feel, what you do, which is your consciousness, what you think, what you realize, everything. And why would you do that? That's the most important, is you take command and control of yourself. And that means that you determine what you read, what you watch, what you accept. I don't believe anything or anyone. I don't need to believe anyone or anything. Believes have a lie in it. Believe, Belie, be a lie? No, you don't. That's just believing. You know what you know. And you want to know that you know that you know. And it isn't about what you think you know. It isn't about concepts and thoughts and beliefs and rules and laws and regulations, because this is all letters, numbers, symbols, geometrics. You know, as consciousness moves down through the dimensions and takes manifestation in this world. So the first point then in generating self-control is start to notice where you're out of control. What has control over you? Write this down. Get your little journal. Come on, start writing it. Let's get serious about this. There's nothing more important. There's no thing more important than you.